Hello everybody, welcome to Jeeps and Things, where we enjoy everything Jeep and four-wheel drive. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to tint the lens on any LED. So this is a fairly simple process. Today we're working on my 21 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. This all starts by removing the screws around the bezel of the LED light. Then we take the lens out. Once we have the lens removed, we want to clean that up, make sure it's a nice, clean surface. That way our vinyl sticks to it very well. You notice these lenses are a little bit yellowed. Not really a big deal, being that we're yellowing them anyway. Speaking of yellow, here is the tint we're using today. This is just a simple, cheap yellow tint I got off of Amazon. It's made by Vivid Vinyls. This is their Air Tint vinyl. It's about $9 on Amazon, nothing too crazy. The tools you'll need for this project are a pair of good scissors, a razor knife, a pin. Optional, you can use a ruler if you want. I didn't really use it too much. And it all starts by measuring out the vinyl for the lenses, making sure you get the right size. If it's a little too large, that's even better, because you'll trim it up to size with the razor knife. So right here I'm just making sure I get a rough idea of how big these lenses are, and then I cut them a little bit larger than the appropriate size. That way I have a little bit of room for error. This stuff can be a little bit of a pain to work with because it wants to roll back in on itself, but just try and persevere. Once you get that cut, you want to double check, make sure your lenses are clean and free of any debris. Then you want to remove the backing to reveal the sticky side of the vinyl. It can be a bit of a pain in the butt. It's not too bad. Set it on your lens as accurately as possible. And then make sure, starting from the middle, you press out all the possible air bubbles that might be under the vinyl, in between the vinyl and the lens itself. On a project this small, it's not too bad. On something bigger, you might use a squeegee, but this, your thumb will work just fine. Once you've got that done, go ahead and break out the razor knife, and we'll use that to trim off all the excess. This is easy as well. All you have to do is just run your blade at an angle along the edge of the lens, and your excess vinyl should come off fairly easy. So now that I've got the vinyl on there completely, I'm going to press down all the edges, make sure they're adhered correctly. Here's a quick comparison of what the lenses look like before and after. And for one more quick comparison, I'm going to put each lens over the light on my camera I'm using, just to show how much of a difference this yellow light makes. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the process of the second light pod. Okay, so very last thing you need to do is actually just put the lenses back in. Very simple to do. Make sure you have your buffer. Put the surround ring on. These light pods are something I've had lying around in a toolbox for a long time. I bought them from a friend of mine way back when for 25 bucks for the pair. Just something he wasn't using. So he sold them to me. And so now I'm finally using them for something, rather than just let them sit around. So all you need to do is start at your corners, just get your screws started so your lens doesn't fall out. Very easy. Eventually I might go through and repaint these. And because these are just spotlights, other than the fact that you have your seal on the back end, there's really no need to do the cross pattern. I'm just going to, because I like to. Quick shout out to these brackets I found on Amazon. Real simple. They only have 2 mounting points, one right there, it hooks over, one right there. My only grievance, the hardware that came with this, it is not water resistant. But on a better note, I now have a yellow lens. So I decided to go with the yellow lens because it's going to be really good for in the dust. Last time I went off-road, I was at the back of the pack. Jeep got full of dust, and it was really hard to see at night because all the dust that was getting hit by the white light from the headlights. Yellow light breaks up that dust, snow, fog, all that a whole lot easier, so it's a lot easier to see at night, which is why I decided to go with yellow tint. Not to mention that the lenses were already yellowed, so I figured, why not?